She is one of the most recognizable women in the world.
The British royal family is no stranger to drama, but recent whispers and rumors are sending shockwaves through the palace walls. Could Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, really be on the path to taking the throne? And if so, what does that mean for Camilla Parker Bowles, the Queen Consort? Royal watchers have been abuzz with speculation about a potential shakeup in titles and roles that could rewrite the future of the monarchy. Is Camilla's position truly under threat? Or is this just another chapter in a long history of palace intrigue? The changing tides in Buckingham Palace might be signaling a new era, one where Kate steps into the spotlight like never before, and Camilla faces an uncertain future. This story explores everything from royal protocols and public opinion to the intricate family dynamics behind the scenes. Stay tuned as we break down the details, rumors, and what could really be happening at the heart of the monarchy. Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles hold pivotal yet distinctly different positions within the modern British monarchy, shaping not only royal protocol but the very future image of the crown. Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, stands firmly as the future Queen Consort, positioned second in line after her husband, Prince William. Her role has evolved far beyond that of a mere royal spouse. Kate embodies a new generation of royalty, graceful yet relatable, charitable yet modern, and fiercely protective of her family's privacy. Her widespread popularity stems from her poised public appearances and her dedication to causes ranging from mental health to children's welfare, crafting an image of a royal who is both approachable and deeply committed to public service. On the other side, Camilla Parker Bowles carries the historically weighty title of Queen Consort as the wife of King Charles III. Once a figure mired in scandal and public skepticism, Camilla has methodically rebuilt her reputation through years of quiet dedication, charitable work, and steadfast support for the king's initiatives. The Queen Consort's role is unique. It involves partnership in official royal duties, but does not bestow any claim to succession. Despite this limitation, Camilla's presence in the palace is undeniable, embodying the resilience of tradition blended with modern acceptance. However, beneath the surface of royal protocol lies a subtle yet powerful tension. With Kate's skyrocketing popularity and growing influence, whispers swirl around whether she is becoming the favored face of the monarchy for the future. This rising star could overshadow Camilla's own standing, igniting speculation about shifts in palace dynamics. Is the public's adoration for his Kate signaling a slow sidelining of Camilla? Or can both women coexist, each securing a unique and respected place within the royal legacy? The answer remains one of the monarchy's most gripping, closely watched dramas. The fierce battle for public favor between Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles is more than just royal gossip. It's a high-stakes popularity contest that could reshape the future of the monarchy itself. Kate, with her impeccable fashion sense, warm charm, and relentless dedication to charitable causes, has captured the hearts of millions around the world. She's seen as the embodiment of a modern royal, relatable yet regal, earning admiration from younger generations who crave authenticity and meaningful impact from their royal family. Every public appearance, every carefully chosen outfit, and every heartfelt engagement fuels the narrative that Kate is the people's choice, a queen for a new era. Camilla, however, faces a more complicated legacy. Despite years of careful image rehabilitation and devoted service as Queen Consort, the shadow of her controversial past with Prince Charles and Princess Diana still lingers in the public consciousness. While many have come to respect her resilience and commitment, others remain skeptical, making her a polarizing figure in the eyes of the public. This lingering tension means Camilla's popularity doesn't yet match Kate's soaring approval ratings. This ongoing public perception battle isn't just about who looks better in a tiara. It's a reflection of how the monarchy must evolve to survive. The palace is acutely attuned to public opinion, aware that the crown's future hinges on its ability to resonate with today's audience. Rumors swirl that Kate's rapidly rising popularity could translate into more prominent royal responsibilities, and perhaps even a redefinition of titles and roles within the family. Is the monarchy quietly preparing to shift its focus toward Kate as the future face of the crown, tapping into her widespread appeal to maintain relevance in an ever-changing world? The public's love or skepticism could very well tip the scales in this unprecedented royal popularity showdown. Royal protocol is a fortress of tradition, binding the monarchy to centuries of carefully guarded rules and expectations. Titles like Queen Consort and Duchess of Cambridge aren't just ornamental. They're legal designations steeped in history, ceremony, and constitutional law. Camilla Parker Bowles, as Queen Consort, holds a title that is virtually unshakable without extraordinary circumstances. For Camilla to lose this title, something drastic, like abdication or a royal decree, would have to occur. Events so rare, they border on the unimaginable. Meanwhile, Kate Middleton's title as Duchess of Cambridge commands significant prestige, but it's only the beginning of a potential royal metamorphosis. When Prince William ascends to the throne, tradition suggests Kate would likely become Princess of Wales, a title loaded with historical significance, instantly connecting her legacy to that of the beloved Princess Diana. This elevation wouldn't make Kate the monarch, but it would catapult her into a central, highly visible role within the royal family's public and ceremonial life. What makes this dynamic even more thrilling is the possibility of a public power shift. Could Kate's growing popularity and poised presence lead to her overshadowing Camilla during major royal events? Absolutely. Royal events are as much about optics as they are about ceremony, and the palace may increasingly spotlight Kate as the youthful modern face of the monarchy. Yet, while Kate might shine brighter in the public eye, Camilla's title and role remain legally entrenched. Stripping Camilla of the Queen Consort title would be unprecedented. No modern monarchy has ever dared to remove a reigning king's consort without a seismic upheaval. This delicate dance of titles, tradition, and public perception keeps royal watchers on edge. The palace may be bound by history, but behind the scenes, the chess game of royal influence and image is playing out with all the intensity of a high-stakes drama. Prince William stands at the crossroads of royal tradition and modern transformation, and his vision for the monarchy is shaping the kingdom's future in ways few could have imagined. Unlike his predecessors, William embraces a forward-thinking, relatable approach that resonates with a generation hungry for authenticity. His focus on mental health advocacy, climate change, and breaking down royal barriers has redefined what it means to serve as a future king. He doesn't just perform duties. He connects, inspires, and leads with a fresh perspective. Central to this vision is Kate Middleton. William's commitment to elevating Kate's role signals more than just a passing of titles. It hints at a deliberate plan to position their family as the face of a rejuvenated monarchy. If William intends for Kate to shoulder greater responsibility and embody this new era, her influence could eclipse that of Camilla, regardless of the Queen Consort's official standing. This potential shift isn't about dethroning anyone. It's about a seismic change in public perception and royal influence. Whispers from palace insiders suggest this younger generation of royals is crafting a monarchy that feels more accessible and relevant, moving away from rigid hierarchy toward connection and empathy. William and Kate's partnership is at the heart of this evolution, symbolizing a monarchy that adapts to modern expectations while honoring its heritage. So when rumors swirl about Kate taking the throne, it might be less about formal titles and more about the power of presence and influence. The real throne could be the hearts and minds of the public, and William's vision is setting the stage for Kate to reign as the future symbol of a transformed royal family. This evolving narrative could redefine what it means to be royal in the 21st century, and the world is watching every move. The British monarchy is no stranger to seismic power shifts, unexpected title changes, and behind-the-scenes drama that would rival any royal saga. History teaches us one thing with absolute certainty: nothing is ever truly set in stone when it comes to the crown. From the turbulent reigns of Henry VIII's many wives to the quiet rise of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, after the abdication crisis, precedent shows that titles may be inherited by tradition, but influence is won by strategy, timing, and public favor. Throughout the centuries, queens consort have often found themselves overshadowed by younger, more charismatic royals who captured the public's imagination. Even without formal power, these figures shaped narratives, swayed public opinion, and left lasting legacies. Think of Princess Diana, whose unmatched popularity turned her into the unofficial Queen of Hearts, eclipsing the established order with sheer magnetism. Or consider Queen Alexandra, who remained beloved long after her husband's reign ended. So what does this mean for Camilla? Could she follow in the footsteps of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and maintain her dignity and title even after Charles is no longer king? Possibly. But history also shows us that tides can turn. If Kate's star continues to rise and William's vision for a more modern monarchy takes center stage, Camilla could find herself in a more ceremonial, less influential role, preserving her title in name, but not necessarily in prominence. History doesn't just repeat, it reinvents. Past monarchs have adjusted titles, shuffled roles, and redefined legacies to suit the moment. As public sentiment shifts, and the new royal generation steps into the spotlight, the old rules may be rewritten. And if they are, history has already set the stage for such transformation. The question now is, who will step into history's spotlight, and who will quietly fade into its shadow? Behind the regal waves and dazzling tiaras lies a world the public rarely sees, a realm of whispered alliances, subtle power plays, and unspoken rivalries. The British royal family is as much a political organism as it is a family, and nowhere is this more evident than in the quiet but potent dynamic between Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles. While the two women appear composed and cordial in public, insiders hint at a relationship that is more strategic than sisterly. Courtiers and royal staff reportedly tread carefully to maintain balance and avoid igniting internal tensions. Camilla, as queen consort, commands seniority, but Kate, beloved by the public and increasingly central to the monarchy's future, carries a different kind of influence, one rooted in image, youth, and relatability. The real intrigue unfolds not on palace balconies, but behind closed doors. As Kate's role becomes more visible and powerful, royal observers are asking, how will Camilla respond? Will she step back with grace, or tighten her hold on royal traditions to maintain her standing? And what of King Charles? As monarch, he holds enormous sway over ceremonial roles, appearances, and family optics. But would he dare tip the scale in favor of one woman over the other? There's a growing belief among insiders that a soft power tug-of-war may be playing out, a subtle, calculated contest for influence, legacy, and presence. It's not about overt battles, but the quiet moments. Who stands beside whom at key events, whose initiatives are prioritized, and whose image graces the next royal campaign? This layer of palace intrigue captivates royal watchers for good reason. It's not just a family, it's a dynasty in motion. And within that dynasty, the balance of power is as fragile as a crystal crown. One misstep, one shift in public favor, and everything could change. When it comes to the British royal family, the media isn't just reporting the story. It's often writing the script. From tabloid splash pages to primetime documentaries, the press has long wielded a powerful influence over public opinion, shaping how we see figures like Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles. And lately, the headlines have taken a sharp, sensational turn. Stories blaring, "Kate Middleton takes the throne as Camilla loses her title," or "Inside the royal power struggle floods social media and newsstands, igniting a frenzy of speculation." But how much of it is grounded in fact? And how much is strategic storytelling designed to fuel engagement? The truth is, the media operates in a space where fact and fiction often blend. Speculation is packaged as insider knowledge. Anonymous sources claim to reveal private palace drama. Every gesture, outfit, or speech is dissected for hidden meaning. And the public, eager for royal intrigue, eats it up. Kate, with her photogenic family, impeccable style, and unblemished reputation, is frequently portrayed as the fairy tale future queen, graceful, relatable, and adored. Camilla, despite years of public service and charitable work, is often cast as the controversial figure clinging to a throne she was never meant to occupy. The contrast is stark and intentional, because conflict sells. The narrative of a generational rivalry, a quiet battle between tradition and transformation, gives the media a constant stream of content. But what the media chooses to amplify doesn't always reflect reality. Behind the scenes, the palace rarely confirms or denies these rumors, allowing the cycle to continue unchecked. Meanwhile, the real dynamics, carefully managed roles, planned public appearances, and the crown's tight control over messaging are obscured by layers of glossy gossip. To truly understand what's happening inside the monarchy, viewers must go beyond the headlines. Ask, who benefits from this story? What's being exaggerated? And what's being left out? Because in the game of royal narratives, perception is power, and the media is playing to win. The British monarchy stands at a pivotal crossroads, and all eyes are on what's coming next. This isn't just about tiaras and titles, it's about survival in a world that's evolving fast. The once unshakable institution is being pushed to modernize, redefine its purpose, and prove its relevance to younger generations who view royalty through a very different lens than their grandparents did. At the heart of this transformation are two women, Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles. Their roles, so different yet deeply intertwined, are reshaping the royal family from within. Kate, poised, progressive, and immensely popular, is becoming the face of a new era. With every school visit, every heartfelt speech, and every elegant public appearance, she's laying the groundwork for a monarchy that feels more accessible, more human. She's not just representing the crown, she's redefining it. Meanwhile, Camilla continues to serve with quiet dignity beside King Charles, her once controversial presence now a symbol of resilience and long-awaited acceptance. She's not disappearing, but the spotlight is undeniably shifting. If the monarchy is a stage, Camilla is stepping to the side, not because she's being pushed, but because the future demands a new lead. This isn't a sudden coup or dramatic dethroning. It's a delicate choreography, a gradual, graceful transition of influence. The monarchy is evolving, and Kate is clearly being positioned as its most prominent female figure, with Camilla taking on a more background, stabilizing role. But make no mistake, This evolution is as critical as any political reform. The monarchy's long-term survival hinges on its ability to stay relevant, and that means embracing figures who can bridge tradition with modern appeal. Kate may not wear the crown yet, but in the court of public opinion, she's already ruling hearts and headlines. What comes next won't be announced in a press release. It'll be revealed in quiet shifts, subtle signals, and the unmistakable rise of a royal power reshaped for the 21st century. The British royal family remains a living, breathing symbol of tradition, yet it is anything but static. As we've seen, the roles of Kate Middleton and Camilla Parker Bowles are not just ceremonial. They reflect deeper shifts within the monarchy itself. With Kate's soaring popularity and modern appeal, and Camilla's steady presence beside King Charles, the future of the crown seems to be writing itself in real time. But what that future looks like is still up for debate. Will Kate's influence grow to the point where she becomes the true face of the monarchy? Or will Camilla maintain her position as queen consort, firmly entrenched in royal tradition despite the changing winds? The answers may not come overnight, but one thing is certain: this story is far from over. We want to hear from you. What's your take on this royal evolution? Is the public's growing love for Kate enough to redefine the monarchy? Could Camilla step aside, or is she here to stay? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your take on these royal bombshells. If you enjoyed this look into palace power dynamics, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for all the latest royal revelations, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a single twist in the crown story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.